Come along with me today to visit some temples and shrines in Kyoto. Finally going to go see some temples and shrines today. I'm traveling solo, which means it's kind of like it's kind of a mental preparation before I actually leave because I am like the only non-Asian person and I feel like I just get that fear of doing something wrong or like I just feel a lot of pressure that I'm putting on myself, of course. But socks, I have those in my purse. People take their shoes off and they put like socks on. It's a little cover up just in case. I'm European, and some of the churches that I go to in Europe, you need to like cover your shoulders if you want to see what's inside. Let's see what the experience is like.
Turn right.
It was actually extremely intuitive taking off the shoes, a spot for that. I kind of sat here for a little bit at this first shrine. It was so beautiful, and they had these like little wish making things. So I wrote that I wish for deep magic and peace in my life. This tiny cafe had really delicious matcha, even without milk. I found this little music corner. It was so nice to sit on the tatami mat. And then I had some lunch, my first ramen, and now we're heading off to the second shrine. This one was kind of smaller in a sense, but it was beautiful. It had these lush gardens, and it was nice to see the rooms again. But this was my favorite area. Like I stood here for so long. Today was a really interesting day. So you saw that the temple stuff went fine. It was very grounding, actually. I went into the city, like I guess the main shopping area, I think, later in the day because, like I said, I brought two outfits. I was really hoping to like find some cool stuff here because I know how cool Japanese style is. And like nothing fits. People here are small. And I mean, to be fair, I only went to like maybe three stores. Culture shock is getting to me because I'm just finding myself like I want to not stand out too much. I want to do the right thing. I made some mistakes. I stepped on the place where you're not supposed to walk with shoes. Very grateful to be here and experience these emotions, honestly. But it's also really hard to feel very out of place. And I had a moment today where I saw this really cool girl and she just seemed like in her element, from my perspective. And I just was like, man, I miss that. Like I felt jealous of that because I just kind of miss feeling like, I belong. So anyway, we're going to explore this feeling for the next few days. So that it was a really good day. I had a really nice day. The temples were so beautiful. Anyway, that all being said, thanks for joining me on this adventure, and I'll see you in the next video.